Hi again. This is the third part of the Live Your Worst Fear series. Also, I do not own the Haikyuu characters and this does not accurately represent the Haikyuu characters. Hope you enjoy the video. With Atsumu. Atsumu had finished making his breakfast, eggs and toast, and decided to go into the living room to watch some TV, if they even had a TV left. Oh, that's actually surprising. Atsumu sat down on the couch as he faced towards his normal TV and grabbed the remote. What to watch? I'm down for some public streaming services show. Let's see. Atsumu turned on the TV. There was a bunch of static before the screen cleared up. Atsumu gasped as a black screen appeared, with only a line of subtitles going across it. Dreamland, the place where dreams and nightmares converge into one's unconscious. What the hell is that? Dreamland. What a stupid idea. Dreams are foggy and are usually forgotten. Nightmares are like scary movies, unreal and have an ending. Don't get stuck. Stuck in Dreamland. If I was stuck there wouldn't just pinching myself wake me up. 'Cause it didn't. And whoever said I was in Dreamland? Question mark. I did. I said I was in Dreamland. Oh shit. I'm going crazy. Insane even. Atsumu smiled to himself as he shrugged and lifted up the remote he was holding. Then I guess I wouldn't get in trouble if I did this. He chucked the remote at the TV as it seemed to hit something invisible, leaving the TV intact. See? Nothing happened. Dot. 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 I don't believe it. I just can't. This would be so fun if this were a dream. But it's not. Then what could it be? Why am I doubting it? The doors disappeared. What if I am crazy? This could be a padded cell and I could be worrying my parents and Osamu freaking out like this. Atsumu got up from the couch as he walked over to the bathroom closest to him as he grabbed the brush that was inside it. If this is Dreamland and not me going crazy, I should be able to break this without getting hurt. Atsumu set the brush down, finally feeling fearless. He punched the mirror as hard as he could. A red liquid came from the place where the mirror cracked. He watched it fall down on the mirror and chuckled. See? I can be hurt. And that really hurt. Atsumu yelled into the void, taking in a deep breath as he took a minute to think. Maybe I am going crazy. I mean, this could all be in my imagination. And here I am punching a mirror. This is stupid. This is all so stupid. But I'm bleeding. The mirror cracked. This is real? Maybe I should just go to bed. Atsumu grabbed a towel as he wrapped it around his hand. He took one more glance at the mirror as he was about to leave. What the? Atsumu watched as his blood started moving upwards. With Osamu. Osamu was laying on his parents' bed trying to figure out what had caused it to get messed up, and for the door to open. It's not normal for doors to open. Especially our parents'. It's still in pristine condition, since it's barely used. Osamu smiled sorrowfully at the empty room, reminded that he was still in an empty house that wouldn't let him outside. If only Atsumu or Rin were here, then I could be happy staying here. But they're not. I'm stuck. Alone. In a house that magically opens doors and messes up the sheets. What a weird thing. This is definitely the strangest thing to happen to me. Osamu closed his eyes, hoping that sleeping would wake him up, resorting to this only because nothing else made sense. I'm so hungry. But I need to wake up to eat. Can't my body just wake me up so I can get food? Osamu felt his stomach growl some more as he gave up sleeping, deciding he might as well eat in this world. What to have? I smell eggs. And now I want eggs. Osamu got up from the bed as he started walking down the stairs. Buzz. Osamu jumped as the TV turned on, abruptly stopping him on the steps as he looked over to the couch. No one. Okay, now I'm thinking I'm being haunted. Osamu made his way carefully down the stairs as he walked up to the TV, not wanting to sit on the couch since he still wanted breakfast. Dreamland? What the hell, Dreamland? That's stupid. Sounds like a conspiracy theory. Something Oikawa or Lev would love. Osamu shook his head in disbelief as he turned around, ready to walk into the kitchen. What a silly concept. Osamu rolled his eyes as he immediately felt a hard object hit his nose. Ow. What the fick? Osamu looked around as he watched a remote land on the ground next to him. Ow. Osamu felt something drip from his nose as he shook his head. What is going on here? Did a remote just fly at my head? How is that possible? That defies so much logic that I'm worried. This is crazy. I want out of here now. Osamu growled as he made his way towards the closest bathroom. Did it break my nose? A magic remote broke my nose. Ha. Try explaining that to someone. Osamu walked into the bathroom. Okay, time to look at how bad it is. Osamu leaned closer to the mirror to check out his nose, noticing that it was only bruised a little. That's ga. Osamu was cut off by the immediate crushing of the glass in front of him, making him jump back. Seriously? Does the ghost hate me or something? Like, is that blood? Osamu walked back over to the mirror as he watched red liquid pour from the cracks. Okay, now I'm concerned because ghosts don't bleed. Question mark. Someone punched this mirror. Someone who I can't see. But they can see the cracks. And the blood. They have to. They have to. Osamu smiled as he, despite being a little grossed out, took his finger and started writing something in the blood. Atsumu? With Akashi. The Fukurodani team was practicing sets with spikes, leaving Akashi and their first-year setter to pass to everyone else. Alright, Konoha, you ready? Yeah. Were you? I was, and still am. Good. The coach threw a ball towards Akashi as Konoha ran up. Akashi said to Konoha as Konoha hit it straight in the middle of the court. Wow. Nice. Yeah, well it's what everyone else did. Akashi raised an eyebrow as he watched Washio spike, hitting the same spot that Konoha had just hit. That's weird. Are you aiming? Nope. Konoha walked behind some more people and got in line to hit again. The next up was Bakuto. You ready, Ko? Can't I go to the other setter? Bakuto looked towards the coach, who just shook their head as Bakuto frowned. Why? Why would you go to someone else? Because I never practice with him. And you never will. So just get prepared to spike. Bakuto frowned, not liking being yelled at, as the coach threw a ball at Akashi. Akashi set the ball up to be spiked, but Bakuto missed it and ended up hitting the air. Oh. Try again, Ko. It's all good. It was a bad set on my part. Coach? The coach nodded as he threw a ball up again. Akashi once again set the ball up to be spiked, but Bakuto once again missed it. That was a good set. Nope. My fault again. I don't need your comfort. Then try one more time. Akashi looked at the coach as he shook his head disapprovingly, but still throwing a ball up. Bakuto missed again. Geez, wish I was better at setting. Akashi tried to make it seem like it was his fault, but Bakuto frowned and started to pout. Akashi knew what was next. Don't toss to me anymore. Emo mode. But, Ko. Stop it. Exclamation mark. I don't need your stupid comfort. Whoa. You're so needy, craving my attention, pitying me, making sure I'm lower than you to make sure you have the power. I don't. Akashi felt tears well up in his eyes as he looked at Bakuto, his face changing from sadness to anger. You're a jerk. A baby. And you can't even do anything yourself. You need me. No, I don't. I never did and never will again. Ko. No. But I need you. Well, find someone else to care. Akashi nodded solemnly as he calmly walked out of the gym, but ran up to the club room. He felt tears rolling down his cheeks as he made it into the club room, finally being able to breathe. He said it. I'm useless now. He doesn't need me. No one does. Akashi clenched his hand into his fist as he sat on the ground, his mind reeling from everything that just happened. You know it's strange. Akashi jumped as Konoha sat next to him. You sure have a lot to say today, don't you? I do? Yeah. Anyways. What's strange? The difference between want and need. How is it strange? Need is something that you require to live, something necessary to your survival. I guess, if you want to be specific. And want is to need something but without it being necessary to survive. It's something people call selfish. Okay? Akashi unclenched his fist as he saw he accidentally made himself bleed from his nails. Oops. Akashi, do you understand what is happening? Not really. I just got yelled at by Bakuto. You're being hunted. Konoha's voice became distorted as Akashi looked over to him, noticing his eyes had become hollow. Konoha? They're coming after you. Konoha? Konoha blinked as his eyes returned to normal. Bakuto doesn't need you, Akashi. Okay. Akashi backed away from Konoha as he shook his head. I gotta go talk to him. Akashi pushed up as he ran out of the room. With Sharabu. Sharabu was put on the bench for this practice by Ushijima, since he didn't seem well. Okay, what about Dreamland? What? Dreamland? I had a question that said, why is Dreamland always so real? Because there is no way to figure out whether or not you're in it. I feel like that is incorrect. If you're in a dream, you can always tell. How? I don't know. But I feel like you should be able to tell. Maybe the people act differently. No. I doubt it. Maybe the world is distorted. Yeah, that's probably it. Ag. I failed my test. Have fun getting kicked off of the team. Glad you care. We can't lose Sharabu. Who will set for us? Semi. I won't be kicked off. One failure can't cause my life to spiral. Are you trying to convince yourself or us? You? I'm going to guess there wasn't supposed to be a question mark at the end of that. Oh, whatever. Until I get kicked off, I'm your official setter. Not if? Huh? You said until you get kicked off, not if you get kicked off. Oh, someone believes that they will leave. Tendao sung this meanly as Sharabu frowned. You know what? I'm going to go check on Semi. Don't. He's sick. Well, I want to talk to him. Stop. He said he didn't want to talk to you until you know if you aced the exam or not. Huh? He doesn't want to date someone who fails and is no longer on the team. Well, that's just mean. I'll just break up with him first. Sharabu huffed as he turned around to walk away as he ran straight into the metal door. Ha! Are you okay? Just a bump for the forehead. Sharabu continued out as he held his head in pain. With Semi. Semi was still reeling from his scary interaction with his boyfriend. So you can see me. Let's play. Where is our pinch server? He's over there. Semi waved his hand in front of Sharabu's face as he got ignored again. No. Not that one. Oh, you mean him? No. I want the one with grayish hair. Who? Me. It's me. He's talking about me. Oh, the shaggy guy. Shay. No, I think it was something like half. Quarter. Partially. These aren't names. It's Semi. Part? Semi. I can't remember. He was a setter, right? Yes. We discussed this. Suga? From Karasuno? Really? The setter from the Crows? I thought that was Sugawara. That's the same thing. Oshijima's not usually this dumb. He must really be grieving me hard. Even though ghosts don't exist and this isn't happening. Halfie. That cannot be it. Probably not, but it sounded the best out of it. If only we were at least semi-smarter. I know. Or maybe our memories could be semi-better. You're literally saying it. Ugh. This is so frustrating. How about this? Semi walked over to one of the volleyballs as he used all his strength to pick it up. Acknowledge me now. Semi threw the volleyball at Shirabu's head and it hit him as Ushijima caught the ball. Who threw this? Ow. Who threw this? Whoever did gets 10 laps. I did. Me. I'll throw it again too. It's a ghost. Yes. It is. Of. Me. Halfie. Well, close enough. He wants us to know he's here. Yes. I don't believe in ghosts. Yeah. Doubtful. Okay, your choice. With Oikawa. Oikawa was walking to the karaoke spot alone, since Iwaizumi left without him. I don't understand what's going on. Why is he upset with me? Matsun and Maki are acting normal. It's just Iwa. Like, does he hate me? Why would he? Are you the one yelling? Oikawa jumped as Maki ran up to him. Yeah. Geez. Everyone can hear you. Oops. Are you yelling about Iwaizumi? Yeah. He's being mean. Or maybe he's matching your shadiness. That's doubtful. He's shadier. Debatable. He's just like talking about how I joke with you guys and how that's mean. I mean, it does seem a little mean. But you and Matsun hit back with something similar. I know. Maybe you should explain it to him. Yeah. Oikawa and Maki walked into the karaoke booth that Iwaizumi and Matsun were in as they smiled. Took you long enough. You wanted to see me that bad. Nope. Just want to outsing you that bad. Oh ho? Matsun, help me get drinks. Maki winked as Oikawa turned towards Iwaizumi. Do you think I'm a bad person? Yes. Oh, don't you love me? As much as I could possibly with that toxic personality of yours. You're toxic too. Only to you. Because you need a taste of your own medicine. Iwa. I don't like that name for me. Use the full thing. Iwaizumi? Perfect. You really don't like me? Should I? What's there to like? I don't know. Oikawa felt tears in his eyes as his mind started flowing with useless thoughts about himself. Why? I thought. Kawa? What's wrong? Please? What's wrong? Iwaizumi's screams were drowned out by Oikawa's crying and thoughts. With Kenma. Kenma found himself at Kuro's funeral, unable to control his tears as he watched as everyone said their goodbyes. Kuro. You can't die. I need you. But when you needed me, I didn't answer. Kenma wailed as he got up from his seat. running out of the funeral program and sitting on the steps of the outside. Tetsu. Please come back. Please let this be a dream. I'll wake up and you'll be fine. Kuro. You were always there for me. And I thought I could always be there for you. And when you needed me the most. My phone wasn't on vibrate. Kenma threw his phone on the ground. He felt like his heart was breaking the more he thought about Kuro. You're gonna hit someone with a throw like that. Myself? Not when you're throwing away from yourself. Kenma shook his head as he wiped away some of his tears. Where were you that day, Kenma? Home. Then, why didn't he text you for help? He did? And you didn't answer. I couldn't hear my phone. You were too engrossed in one of your stupid games, weren't you? I should always be able to hear my phone. Kenma said this assuredly as his vision went blurry, causing him to hold his head. I see what was more important to you. Yaku stomped inside as Lev sat next to Kenma on the steps. What, Lev? Did you ignore Kuro? Of course not. I couldn't hear my phone. Lev, this is a dream, right? Kuro can't actually be dead. I wouldn't know, Kenma. Would you like a comforting theory? I don't know. Too bad. I'll tell you anyways. There is this theory of something called a dreamland. Like from Kirby. Sure. But this is the place where your unconscious mind creates dreams and nightmares. Okay? Well, if you happen to find yourself stuck in dreamland, then your worst nightmare will act out in front of you. But the only way to be stuck in dreamland is for someone to wish you stuck there. Then, I can't be in dreamland. No one wished me to be here. It's real. Lev. Kuro's actually dead. I couldn't save him. No, you couldn't. Lev got up from the steps as he made his way inside, leaving Kenma in shambles on the steps, crying himself dry. With Kageyama stomped towards Shiratorizawa, finding himself in complete denial. I don't believe this. It's a prank. Or a stupid surprise that they're hiding with this lie. Kageyama watched as the world around him faded and came back into view. Weird. I don't feel faint. Maybe I just imagined it. Goshiki will have the answers. I know he will. Goshiki. Kageyama was getting impatient as he ran towards Shiratorizawa, hoping Goshiki heard him. Kageyama. Goshiki walked out of the entrance as he looked towards Kageyama. You like me, right? Not really. But, you're my boyfriend. Yeah, only because I wanted to be like Sharabu and Ushijima. You dated me only to be like the people you like. Yep. So you don't love me. Or even like me. Meh. You're a pretty good setter, I guess. But there isn't anything I specifically like about you. That's not true. No. You're lying. I know you like me. You're not a liar, Goshi. I know it. You hate liars. You told me so. Calm down. No. Because I feel like I'm in a fever dream. The coach doesn't like me. My team doesn't like me. You don't even like me. I just don't believe that everyone in my life would lie. Someone had to have told the truth. Kageyama watched as the world around him began to fade again. It's not real. Huh? You're not real. Kageyama felt a wave of calm wash over him as he looked around him, noticing how out of place some things were. This whole world isn't real. Why? You wouldn't lie to me. Aona wouldn't pity me. My team wouldn't talk behind my back. And I wouldn't be a starter if the coach didn't like my skills. This isn't real. It can't be. It's not logical. Kageyama watched his vision go black. He shot awake in a different setting than where he was. He found himself in the day tech gym with his team around him. Coach. He's awake. We were so worried. Yeah, passing out like that is not cool. You were out for an hour. Huh? Hope you enjoyed the video. The next video will be the last part of the full name prank. I have a TikTok. I do fun little videos drawing the Haikyuu next generation and Haikyuu ships. So if you'd like to see those. I have a Discord server. You can join with the link in the description below. If you'd like to support me, and maybe buy me a coffee to keep me awake for my late night editing sessions, there is a link in the description below. Everything said before will be linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support.